Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I don't know why I always do that. Today I'll be sharing my labor and delivery story, but I had a C-section, so C-section version. And let me just go ahead and jump right on in. So, my head itch. I'm so sorry. So, my due date was October 4th, 2018, but he was not ready to come. He was not ready at all to come. I was 1 centimeter dilated since being like 35 weeks, so that had me thinking he's gonna come early. No. So I had a doctor's appointment for October 5th, just in case he didn't come October 4th, just to see how everything was going and to schedule inducement. But I had a headache October 5th. At 3 a.m. October 5th, I had a banging headache. Like, I was knocked out for since I was like 9 months, or probably like closer to my due date, probably like 2 weeks before my due date. All I could do was sleep. Like, I couldn't do nothing else but just sleep. I'll wake up, like, use the restroom or eat, drink, and I'll just sleep all day, all night. Like hibernation, really. I said that so wrong. Like hibernation. But yeah, so I was asleep and I woke up. It felt like somebody just hit me with a baseball bat upside my head. I swear to you guys, I woke up, headache terrible. So I'm like, okay, I have been asleep, so let me, get something to eat. No, still was bad. Okay, let me take my pain medicine now. Still was bad. It had got so bad to where I had got nauseous too. So I'm like, okay, let me take nausea medicine. Nothing. And I think why I put up with it for so long is because I had a doctor's appointment. So I was thinking, okay, I'll just tell the doctor, besides me, like, okay, I need to go to labor and delivery. So I went on with that pain for like 5 hours because I waited until my doctor's office opened, which I don't know why I just didn't call my doctor. But I don't know, I was not thinking. So I waited till the doctor's office open and I called and I was like, hey, do you guys have anything closer? Because my doctor's appointment was until 3 p.m. So I've been in pain since 3 a.m. And they told me, just go ahead and go into labor and delivery. And I was like, they're gonna send me home. I have nothing but a headache. Like, nothing but a headache and nauseous, which, sometimes when you tell people your pain, they're like, oh, that's just normal, common pregnancy symptoms or whatever. So so I went, my hair was not how I wanted to be done. I kept my hair like either in some kind of protective style since I made 9 months. Like, because one last thing I want to do with, I did not want to do with my hair at all. So my hair wasn't done. I probably was shaved. Let me think. And I was super hungry. All I wanted to eat was burgers. Once when I made like 9 months, that's all I wanted to eat. It didn't matter what time it was. Make me a burger. Go get me a burger. Burger me, please. So I didn't get a burger before going. Like an idiot. Went to labor and delivery, and what happened? Everything was okay. Like, the nurses basically talking to me like, you just have a headache, I'm gonna give you some medicine, we're gonna send you home. That's basically how she was talking to me, like I was gonna get admitted. And I was like, okay. So me and Marcus talking, I'm trying to figure out where I want to go get me a burger after we leave. And but they still did like all the, hook me up to the monitor, of course, urine sample and blood work. So I did that. All I had to wait for was for the blood work, but basically my nurse is still talking to me like, okay, everything is fine. So the nurse came in, bloop, blood pressure went up. No, my nurse and my doctor came in, then my blood pressure went up, like literally when they walked through the door. And my doctor was like, well, you're admitted. And the nurse was like, oh, well, it just happened. Like, it's not like her blood pressure been up, so the nurse was like, it doesn't matter. She's being admitted. And I was like, dang. can I go get a burger? Like, can I eat? And they're like, no. I said, wow. I could have burst out in tears. Not even from going into labor or nothing, just because I couldn't eat. So then they wasn't really worried about me because my blood pressure went up. That was about it. And so they weren't like trying to hurry up and rush and admit me in and rush to give me the medicine to induce me or anything. And also I had tested positive for GBS, so they were kind of like chilling. I was chilling too. And Marcus had stuff to do for his job, so he had asked, you know, about like how long does the process take, and the nurse was like, oh, you can leave, you can go, because she's not gonna have her baby, she's not gonna have the baby until like midnight, because I was only 1 centimeter dilated. So he had left, which he didn't want to leave. It was so weird because like, okay, I'm gonna go, and then he popped up like 2 minutes later like, are you good? Okay, I'm gonna go. And I kept doing that. Like, Marcus, you can go, like, you could have been back by now, all this back and forth you're doing. So he had left. When I was going to the hospital, I didn't want to tell anybody that I was going to the hospital, just because I thought it was nothing, and if it was something, I don't bothering me. The only person I told was Mary, like when I was going to the hospital. But I told my mom once I got admitted, she popped up in the next 5 minutes. And she just stayed for a little bit, and she had left, and she had groceries in the car, so she had left. And what happened? And then my blood pressure kept going up, and I was wondering why the nurse kept coming in the way that she was. She kept coming in because my baby heart rate was going down, so she was trying to monitor that before giving me everything as well, to make sure, you know, he's good and he's stable to handle contractions. Speaking of my baby, he just woke up. And so when that was going on and happening, actually the nurse, I had 2 nurses. The nurse, they were talking, but they were like, we're in this little room, and they're trying to like talk to where I can't hear them. And so they started like, you know, trying to run off and go find my doctor. My doctor was actually giving someone else a C-section. So they were like, well, your baby's heart rate is going down, your blood pressure keeps going up. If we give you the medicine to induce you, your baby's not gonna be able to handle the contractions. And so they were like, hurry up and tell him to come back, because you're about to have this baby. And I'm calling Marcus. I'm not really like that. I feel like I was just impatient, but he wasn't answering. He didn't answer the first phone call. Text messages wouldn't go through. It would take him forever to go through. And once when I finally had, well, then his dad came, and I was like, I'm gonna mess around and have this baby with his dad. I'm gonna mess around and deliver this baby with his dad. I don't know why I felt like I had to have somebody in the room. I didn't know how it was gonna go down. So so I finally got in contact with Marcus, and I said, you need to hurry up and come back, because I'm about to have the baby. And all I could hear, like, he heard me, and he, like, I guess was running out of the building. I don't know, because we were still on the phone, but I could hear like the distance between me and the phone. And well, him and the phone. And he was like, I gotta go. That's all I heard. To where I had to hang up the phone, because I'm pretty sure Marcus wouldn't have. I probably would have heard like the car start and everything. Like, because I heard like, even I heard the door, like, you know, some buildings when you open up the door, I had like a little ding. I even heard that, everything. So I had to hang up. And so then my mom ended up coming, and then Marcus came, and they were rushing me like I'm about like I was about to have him ASAP, but we still had to wait for about an hour because my doctor was, you know, already in surgery with someone. But they were still monitoring Damar and I. So I felt like maybe if things would got worse, then maybe they probably got another doctor for me or something. So for the C-section, you get on this little bed. Now I'm big pregnant, and you got me on this little bed. Marcus, he had to wait until later after everything. Like, he wasn't there for when I got the epidural or anything. And for the epidural, it did not hurt me personally, but it did kind of like tickle, but not like a ticklish tickle, like kind of like they touch you so lightly, kind of make you want to move, but you can't move, and paralyzed if you move. But that was kind of stressful. My little gown falling off, nurse all up in my face trying to caress and soothe me, which that's not what I wanted. And so then once when the epidural kicked in, I couldn't feel my my legs, but I wanted to like just kick my legs so bad, and I ended up having so much pressure on my chest to where I ended up like I felt like I couldn't breathe, so I was crying. And is she called anesthesia? Anesthesia. The lady that gave me epidural, she was so comforting though. She was really good help. And Marcus too a little bit. And well, she was really like distracting me and trying to make conversation and everything. And then Damar came out at 4:24. He came at 4:24 p.m. and then I seen Damar for a little bit. We took a couple of pictures, and then Damar and Demarcus, they left and they finished stitching me up. And when they were trying to transport me from the little bed to the hospital bed, they're like, okay, now be still and relax. Like, I can't feel nothing. I don't know about, like, I feel like I couldn't move. You tell me be still, relax. And like, we don't want to drop you. And I was like, well, if you guys drop me, I'm suing. So that's when I knew I was loopy, because they also had to give me nausea medicine because I was nauseous, and I was so nauseous even with that nausea medicine. I was really thirsty because I had got admitted I went in at 9 and I was 4. So thirsty, couldn't keep down any ice or water, nothing. And so I had to get more nausea medicine, which made me even more loopy to where I couldn't remember much. Once when I had got to the room, all I remember when I had got to the room was them kicking everybody out the room. And when I tell you, it was a trail of people coming out my darn room. That's not what I wanted. Whatever, I'm gonna get over it. I didn't want like people in my room. So yeah, after that I kind of don't really remember things, because I had got that medicine. I had also got some more medicine because I was very itchy from the epidural. Oh my goodness gracious, I was so itchy. I remember that, so itchy. And yeah, that's pretty really after having Damar, when I was in the hospital, I really cannot remember much after having him, because I was so drugged from the pain medicine, from the Benadryl, I think that's what they gave me, from the nausea medicine, and just tired from having him, tired because I was so sleepy from breastfeeding him. I really cannot remember much. So I have pictures, text messages that I'm like that I do not remember taking. But if you just heard that, my baby wants me, so I gotta go, y'all. But if you guys enjoyed my video, please, why do I always do this? If you guys enjoyed my video, please like and comment and subscribe, you know, please. If you don't want to, it's okay. Like, I ain't hurt. But bye, you guys.